Let's admit it, everybody loves a good prank, and most of them are pretty harmless and fake, well, except if you're the person being pranked. But what happens when things don't go exactly as planned? After all, pranks have become considerably more elaborate and no longer involve jump scares or slapping each other with pies. Hello, celeb enthusiasts. Here to dig up on your favorite industry? Well then, welcome back to Entertainment Avenue. Here we unfold all the mysteries hiding up our celebrity sleeves. In today's video, we'll be talking about 5 celebrity pranks that went completely wrong. Before we start laughing at the expense of others, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on post notifications to keep up with our juicy content. And also, don't forget to click that like button. Ready to feel like a paparazzi? Then hop on our train and remember to stay tuned till the end to have your minds blown away. Being a celebrity is tough. Not only that, you have to deal with overzealous fans and paparazzi, but you also have to deal with the fact that when you get pranked, a video of the prank will usually be readily available online through social media for the whole world to see. We rarely get to see our celebrities get angry, or shout, or be put in uncomfortable situations. That's why we love pranks. Celebrity pranks set up extreme situations that allow us to see our favorite celebrities in a whole new light. We see how they react to high-tension situations, especially when they believe that the cameras aren't rolling. Some pranks are calm and comfortable, but some pranks go too far in rare cases, and our favorite celebs are pushed to their limits. Here are those pranks that went a little too far. Number 5. Emma Stone. Scaring someone might be an easy way to prank them, but it's not the only way. Sometimes, best pranks involve getting a person overly excited for no reason. Take Emma Stone, for example. During an interview on The Graham Norton Show back in 2014, Graham cooks Emma talking about her obsession with Spice Girls. As she got more and more into how much she loved them because they taught her about girl power, it became clear that she's still a complete Spice Girl fan today. She even once wept during an interview while watching a personalized video message from Ella V. Knowing how emotional she gets about the British girl band, Graham decided to prank her by making her believe that one of the Spice Girls had come to the show to meet her. Emma immediately began to freak out and told the audience that she needed to mentally prepare herself before meeting one of her idols in the flesh. Her reaction was a mix between excitement and nervousness so pure that the prank was almost borderline cruel. After hyping a possible in-person meeting for nearly a minute, he finally revealed that she wasn't actually going to meet one of the girls. Emma threw her head back against the couch, and what looked to be disappointment blended in with a hint of embarrassment. Number 4. One Direction. As a group, they're known for their love of joking around and playing pranks on unsuspecting victims. But now, One Direction has been on the receiving end for once. With Louis Tomlinson and Zayn Malik in a Nickelodeon prank, the band find themselves tricked into believing a producer is about to give birth right in front of them. The devious duo hired an actress to play a Nickelodeon producer with a huge prosthetic bump and went from there. We're going to have a bit of fun with it and see what their natural reaction is, Zayn says. The actress more or less immediately starts saying she feels uncomfortable, and while the boys try to seek advice on what to do, they find they are alone in the building with her. However, the band starts to panic when the producer's labor pains go from bad to worse, and she starts screaming and crying. Harry Styles immediately springs into action in the hope of finding help. "Why is no one here? Can someone help us?" he shouts maniacally. Liam Payne tries to make the woman comfortable and is then tasked with calling her husband to tell him the baby is on the way. "We're with your wife, and she's in a lot of pain," he says. "We know she's pregnant and she might be giving birth." Amid the mass panic, some humor is injected into the situation when Harry and Louis complain of a strange smell. "I'm sorry, I farted. I'm pregnant," the actress says to the boys, who then collapse into a fit of giggles. As her moans and groans reach fever pitch, the boys seem to be on the edge of breakdown when she tells them it was all a joke. Niall Horan and Liam are visibly shocked, while Louis and Zayn high-five and hug. But it's a bit much for Harry, who collapses on the floor and then has to be consoled by the actress. "Harry was the worst. You were so embarrassing," Louis says. But it seems Harry had other things on his mind throughout the experience. "I was actually thinking, this is going to be a great press story. One Direction delivered a child," he joked. Number 3. David Beckham. When it was announced that the statue of David Beckham was going to be in front of the LA Galaxy Stadium, James Corden decided it was the perfect opportunity to pull off an elaborate prank. the Late Late Show host planned to switch out the real statue with a fake one that his prop department created to be a balance between realistic and absolutely terrible. It took a few months for James to set up the prank, but David's reaction was well worth the wait. When David had met with the real sculptor to review a mock-up of the real statue, his main critiques were that the statue's chin and butt were too big. James obviously made sure to exaggerate those two assets on the fake statue, creating an awkward-looking statue that looked nothing like David Beckham that we all know and love. When David was given a first look at the fake statue before its public unveiling, we could tell that he wasn't pleased at all with what he saw. He tried as much as possible to remain calm and voiced his concerns in a polite manner, but he did say that there was no way that they could put the statue in front of the stadium. He became so upset that he even asked the film crew that was with him to stop the cameras. When a forklift operator knocked over the fake statue while trying to move it, David told the worker that he had done him a favor. James appeared before things got too ugly, and the football star immediately realized that he had been pranked. He did not take it personally and was probably just thankful that James' statue wasn't the real thing after all. Number 2, Kevin Hart. While this ugly statue prank took a lot of planning, some of the funniest pranks required nothing more than an unsuspecting victim with an overactive imagination. Unfortunately for Kevin Hart, his imagination ran wild while filming Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle on Hawaii's location. Since he was afraid of running into creepy crawlers in the forest, his co-star, The Rock, decided to have a little fun between the takes and sometimes even during takes. In one video posted on The Rock's Instagram feed, the former wrestler can be seen throwing a big fake spider on Kevin during a scene where they were lying side by side on the ground. According to The Rock, there are bugs, spiders, and centipedes crawling all over the ground of the jungle, so Kevin was already feeling uncomfortable before the fake spider was thrown into the mix. When he finally spotted it, he got up and sprinted away from the scene entirely. In his caption for the video, The Rock admitted that some of the funniest moments he has from that set involve Kevin freaking out because he believed something was crawling on him. As you can imagine, The Rock didn't just stop at one insect prank. In another video posted to his Instagram, he can be seen brushing a stick against the back of Kevin's leg. Kevin immediately starts freaking out until he realizes that it was just his annoying co-star messing with him. Number 1, Zach Braff beats up a kid. In 2009, Scrubs star Zach Braff was pranked by Ashton Kutcher for the show Punk'd. In this episode, Braff's brand new Porsche was spray painted by a bunch of kids. Because the actor didn't know he was being set up by his Scrubs co-star, Donald Faison, Braff proceeded to chase the kids that vandalized his car. He managed to catch up to one of them, who was just 12 years old, and gave him a good beating. Punk'd have probably never seen such a violent reaction from one of its victims. Strangely enough, the episode was aired, but minus the whole aggravated assault part. Braff even admitted to his actions afterward, but said that he didn't know it was a child. He was pummeling because it was dark outside. That's it, guys. We hope you like what you just watched. Comment down below your favorite prank on your favorite celebrity. Don't forget to smash that like button and turn on the bell for more updates. See you soon.